Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Florida Gators offense will get the first swing of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Off play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play-action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
He'll start this drive firing. He's going to take a shot. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Past the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touch pass on the run. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical.
Touchdown Owls! And they jump on top. On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. On second down, wants to throw it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gators will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The sure hands, it's Perkins. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
They're trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get...
Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Makes the catch. It's Perkins. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Using the quick game. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's complete to the left.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Snap from the gun on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Gators will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Going for it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Gators are in the hurry-up. On second down, looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Cherry. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. The Gators will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the left. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fair catch called for and made. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the pummeling has started. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 35. Florida, 0.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. At the 45 on his way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the beatdown has ensued. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Number 19, set to advance on the football.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there and you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus-pound guy.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to get to it. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown Owls! And the route is on. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Is good.
After punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic, 49. Florida.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Gators are flying down the field.
First down.
The aerial assault continues. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. On the run, it's Tootin. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Firing to the right, complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He wants to throw here on second down. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That pass is incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the...
Oh, trickeration. He wants to throw. After the third down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 24 to UNLV. Any big
and it's picked off for the third time today. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Line gets set, first down. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The Owls moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on second down. Slides away. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the...
Touchdown, Owls! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point was good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida Atlantic, 63.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that